sant yàlla.
looy xaar utal Wave nga scan nga fay te nag doo ci yokku dara.
Jar Oil, the company, have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.
In the Gambia, we all move to different paces. Time is money, convenience is power, and now both are in your hands. No more long lines, no more late payments, no more missed chances. Not anymore. Because now the Gambia has its own super app, Zap. One app, one tap, endless convenience. Send money instantly, pay your bills in seconds, shop without borders, pay your rides, order your meal, buy your ticket, deposit and withdraw money for absolutely free. No extra charges, no hidden fees, only on Zap Super App. This is not just convenience. This is confidence. This is the future in your hands. And the best part, Zap is born right here. Built for us, designed for every Gambian home, every Gambian dream. So don't wait in the past. Step into the future. Download Zap today on App Store and Play Store and enjoy endless free services. Call us today on our toll-free number 1666 or on 260-0001. Zap, all in one, all for you. Tap in, zap in.
It's Tuesday, the 13th of January 2026, and with us is Ambassador Ibu or Ebrima Ousman or O Ndure. Yeah, some call you Ibu O Ndure. Others, Ebrima. Let's talk about the diplomatic etiquette and protocol consultancy.
Yes.
Why did you feel a need to start it?
I came home in October 2020. Then I had few things to take care of. I went to certain offices and I was a bit appalled.
Huh.
Yes, seeing the appalled, yes, if I may say, seeing the way and manner I was received and things were going on in certain offices. I was a bit disappointed. Then I thought, okay.
Rather than just sit and criticize.
Yeah, I think what happened really was I got an invitation. I got a message from Mr. Ibu Sila, who's the director of protocol, said that the MDI, the Management Development Institute, has just established the Department of Diplomacy and International Relations, and they wanted a training done in the protocol and diplomacy and protocol. I responded favorably to it. I went and did a 3-hour training. And then at the same time, I got notion that the African Development Bank was inviting all directors of protocol of foreign ministries, member foreign ministries, to a training in Abidjan. But for COVID, it didn't take place. And coincidentally, the African Union Secretariat was also looking for a resource person to train in diplomacy, etiquette, and protocol. I said, no, this cannot be a coincidence. Then I applied for the consultancy at the AU, but unfortunately I was told that they would rather have an institution than an individual consultant. I said, okay. Now, this is the time for me to set up my own consultancy. And that was how it came about.
Very good.
I'm proud to say that we have trained about 600 participants.
600?
600, yes.
Oh, wow.
From the Gambia, Nigeria, and Togo.
Oh, not just from the Gambia
Not only from the Gambia. But I'm expecting that the Minister of Foreign Affairs and government institution would take ownership of this. You have a Gambian, your very own. Here, we have a culture. We know what our issues are, and we can build the gaps. I mean, if a particular country came here during the OIC Banjul conference to train the protocol officers, but they were being trained, basing their training on the culture of the country that sent this team to come and train. I said, you don't need that. We have our own culture. We know what our issues are. We have somebody who can do it. I'm not in competition with the Management Development Institute, though this is how I'm being seen. But I think we can complement each other. They can make good use of my services. I'm giving back to country and people. So we have trained so far 600 participants, and we are still counting. We want to go regional. We've collaborated with the ECOWAS Commission and the ECOWAS Parliament. And our next target is other regional institutions. Thank you.
Okay. Now, in the past few years, all sorts of scandals have hit our, diplomatic service. How do you think establishing, this kind of consultancy can help prevent the repetition of past mistakes, in our diplomatic sphere?
Yes, thank you very much, Peter. If you don't know the rules, you cannot play the game.
Absolutely.
Yes. And diplomacy and protocol is a special area. Not everybody can do it, but it's very simple. Protocol is nothing but good manners and common sense.
Oh.
Yes. It's as simple as that.
Good manners and common sense.
But it's difficult. Do unto others
as you wish them
as you wish others do unto you.
Yes.
It's just simple. You want to make people feel comfortable. Yeah. What you would want is the same thing that you would want others to have to benefit from. There are certain ways, there are certain codes of conduct. If you don't adhere to it, you'll be left behind. You don't want something from somebody and you go with an attitude, you'll never get it. You don't want, just as simple as dress code. You don't want to apply for a loan, you go to a bank to apply for a 1 million loan and you go badly dressed, you won't get it.
Well, they say rags is fashionable. These young men, they wear rags. To them, that is fashion. Oh. But you're saying you don't go to the bank with that.
No. As I have an adage that I'm fond of using. Dress the way you want to be addressed.
Okay.
Yes.
Dress the way you want to be addressed.
Dress code is key, it's important. The Gambians in the past were a bit shy. Pour sanse sa, danga rus. Yo sante torop sa, danga ham sort of lexe
yes.
that complex. No, as compared to French-speaking countries,
yes.
then buga hajan.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. And it takes between 3 to 5 minutes to make a good or a bad impression based on your appearance. So everything is based on your appearance. Man bala ma konta rek ma sanse.
Wonenga ko?
Yes.
Wonenga ko ci suma si. Yak suma ko to by my style. So apart from dress, what else should one look out for?
Comportment, attitude, the way you talk to others, the way you carry yourself, the way what you write about, how you write. Just, body language speaks a lot. As we say, action speaks louder than
words.
Yeah. It's important. The way you look at people, the way you shake hands, even the way you present your business card. When you shake somebody's hand, it should be firm and there should be the eye contact. Consideration you give to others. How you talk to people, how you speak to people. When you invited, how you behave yourself. Even table etiquette. I have an expert in that in my team, in the person of Madam Fumike Sarr. We have everything that is that would make someone comfortable. In French we say l'humilité est fait pour les faibles. You don't have to be humble always. And the Wolof we say it, sujef rere, sapo dagan. If you can do something and it is not appreciated by others, you show that you can do it. You show that you can do it.
What role do you see elder statesmen playing in mentoring the younger generation of politicians, civil servants, even journalists?
Yes, we have a lot to learn from the elderly. In our days, my generation, we looked up a lot from our elders, from our parents, from our grandparents, and we learned a lot. And we are still learning. You cannot just get up and see it all, know it all. Mak mu ngi tëra toog di gis fu sori yow xale bi yaa ngi taxaw te gisuloo ko. Xale yi léegi dañ yaakamti. Mun nañoo wax ne it's because of we live in an era, the computer stage, and so on. But let us not neglect the past, our culture and our tradition. We can learn a lot from the elderly, the retired. I'm convincing the authorities that let them make good use of the retired Gambians. They are still strong. They don't have to be paid, but the fact that they are being invited and felt that needed, considered, that goes beyond money.
And when the elderly are not invited, do you feel that the present generation feel that, their expertise, their ideas are outdated?
Well, so hamut finger joge, do ham finger them. That's why history is very important in diplomacy. In the past, how were ambassadors appointed?
How were they appointed?
You have to be a historian.
Oh.
Yes, somebody who has traveled the world over, and somebody who has the capability to speak several languages. This is how they were appointed. So history is important. History is key. Yeah.
So those ideas will never, ever be outdated?
Not in diplomacy, no. No. Probably in science, and even in science, you have to refer to the past in certain areas.
Looking back on your years of service, what moments best illustrate the values of dignity and integrity in Gambian diplomacy?
The First Republic. The First Republic, yes. Sadauda was highly respected worldwide. He had served as chairman of the Iran-Iraq. I remember I was then at the Minister of External Affairs. He had the collaboration of people like Lamin Kitijabang.
Was he foreign minister at the time?
He was
External Affairs
Minister.
Minister.
Yes, he was foreign minister. And I've just mentioned this brother of mine, Babukar Bless Ismail Jain. And these are people we can still tap experiences from. And coming back, if I may refer to myself, when I was at Armitage Secondary High School, we had when you were leaving, there was a form that you would fill, and they would ask you what you want to do in life later on. And I wrote, I want to be a diplomat. I didn't have an idea what a diplomat was. My idea of a diplomat was somebody who would appear well-dressed, but it's part of it. And then when I became a diplomat, I said,
apart from being well-dressed, what else? How did you imagine a diplomat? Somebody who traveled the world?
Traveled the world, speaks several languages, and go to places where you'll be invited and so on. And all these are part of diplomacy. Anyway, I wanted to be an ambassador. And the only country I wanted to be an ambassador was to Senegal.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Yes, yeah.
Looks like everything you dreamed of came to pass somehow.
Yeah, we next door neighbors. Yeah. I am in for anything that would promote the advancement, the external relation between the Gambia and Senegal. I don't want to be an ambassador to any other country else. So yes. Because we share so many things in common. Recently, I'm coming from Funjuin. my ancestral place, I've been appointed life president for the descendants of Demba Anta and Juba Anta. That's between the Gambia and Senegal.
Oh.
I would do anything that would promote the external relationship between the Gambia and Senegal.
But what about the two governments now? Do you think that they are working diligently to, ironing out issues between our two countries? Because there have always been issues.
Yes, there have always been issues. Sir Dawda and President Leopold Sedar Senghor, they were men of wisdom. They collaborated perfectly well. Sir Dawda, during President Senghor's birthday, then we didn't have the internet. We had telegrams.
Yeah.
Sir Dawda would draft, I would draft a telegram for Sir Dawda, and it would be sent. And this has been since the time of Sheikh Jeng and Moudou Bob. And when I came also, on Senghor's birthday, I've forgotten his birthday, but when Sir Dawda's birthday also comes, President Leopold Sedar Senghor would also send a birthday greeting message to Sir Dawda. Sir Dawda's birthday, I remember, is 16th of May. Yeah. So, I mean, unfortunately, it's, during the Second Republic, it started well when we had the military takeover and between President Yahya Jammeh and President Abdou Diouf, but it didn't it didn't end well. And then there was a Cold War between the Gambia and Senegal.
Ah, Cold War.
Yeah, a Cold War, yes. Okay. That brought about the retrieval of the appellation High Commission and High Commission. But President Adama Barrow, His Excellency President Adama Barrow, had a very cordial relationship with His Excellency President Macky Sall. And I was very happy when President Adama Barrow went to Senegal to celebrate the commemoration of the massacre de Thiaroye of 1944.
Why is that important? Because he got a lot of criticism for doing that.
For going?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know why he was being criticized. Because I saw.
So why was it important that he
I think it's important. It's very important. And it came, I'll tell you why. That was more than a ceremonial visit. At the same time, we had the arrestation of one of the former junglers. What's his name? Sanamanja?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. I think it was important. It was very important.
You think that by visiting, that encouraged the Senegalese to help get Sana back to the Gambia?
Yes. I don't know why people were criticizing, but I think that was good. That was good.
And just finally, what message would you like to leave with Gambians listening today about the value of experience, wisdom, and continuity in building a stronger nation?
Let us compliment each other. Let us be appreciative of what has happened in the past. Make good use of the retired civil servants. We can tap a lot from them. We don't know to balanga dem jegani fenen. Nga make good use of what you have. We have retired. Yes, yes, it's important. Important.
Okay, and what about continuity in building our country? I mean, because we know between 1994 and 2017, most of the actions were meant to undo what was here before and efface, every memory of the past.
Unfortunately,
even the way we celebrated independence, it was downplayed compared to when we celebrated 22nd July.
Yes, we need to go back to the drawing table and see what has been successful, we keep, and what has been amiss, we try to rectify that. We are human. Nobody's perfect. But don't feel bad when you are told that, something went wrong. You were at the book launch of
Alaji
Dawda Bamar Jan, and you saw what happened, and don't feel bad when you are corrected. I mean, we are uninenla. When we see that.
Maybe we should talk about this because there are a lot of people make this mistake.
Yes.
This is about the use of the national anthem. I happen to be the MC, you know, of the occasion.
Yes.
And very timely, you had shared information about how we use the national anthem.
Yes.
We are used to wherever the, you know, vice president appears, we start the function with the national anthem. The protocol came up to me and said, well, okay, get the national anthem ready.
Yes.
And I said, don't worry, we will do without the national. Well, I didn't say it.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise you would have argued.
Yes.
We just allowed the vice president to walk in. There was no national anthem, but once we explained, everybody was cool and dandy with it. The Gambian national anthem for the Gambia, our homeland, is played at official functions, national celebrations, cultural events, and schools to foster unity, pride, and patriotism, especially during significant moments like Independence Day or state ceremonies, acting as a powerful symbol of the nation's core values of peace, freedom, and brotherhood. Key occasions for playing the national anthem, and you list them: official ceremonies, state events, swearing-in ceremonies for leaders and formal gatherings. On national holidays, celebrations for Independence Day, February the 18th, and other significant national days. Then you say cultural and sporting events, cultural festivals, international sporting competitions, and other public gatherings where national identity is showcased. Then you speak about educational settings, often sung in schools as part of daily routines or assemblies to instill national values, just to instill national values in the children. And then the symbolism of it. The anthem serves as a national prayer, invoking unity, justice, and brotherhood, reinforcing the collective identity of the Gambia's diverse peoples. And once this was read out, and people understood it, they understood why, you know, for most of them, for the first time, the vice president walks into a hall to preside over an event, and he's not greeted by the national anthem.
Yes. In the first place, the vice president, His Excellency the vice president, was on leave. One. He was part of the family. So there was nothing official about this. And then he could have been embarrassed by the national anthem being played, because it happened once that Honorable Minister Dr. Mamadou Tangara was presiding an event, an official meeting during the OIC. So as soon as he walked in, before he delivered his speech, the national anthem was played by the Gambia Police Force. He was embarrassed.
Oh.
He was embarrassed.
Yes, because as a diplomat, he would know that that was wrong.
That was wrong. And you could see in his body language that he was embarrassed. You know? Yes. So, I mean, we had discussed this with the committee members, whether we should play the national anthem, or I advised, no, we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay?
I remember Sira, my co-MC, said, well, you know, it's not right when you... And I said to her, she will tell you, Sune, it's not right.
Yes.
It's not right.
It's not right.
Because Mom, he's an expert in that area. And Subova, we will make sure that we don't play the national anthem.
If he was representing the president at an official, you could. Official.
If he was representing the president, which he wasn't doing.
He wasn't. This was personal. Yeah, but then he cannot stop it. Once it was played, he cannot say no, don't play.
Absolutely.
It started, so it has to continue.
Absolutely.
There are certain things that you do. For example, if in official appellation, there are 3 dignitaries who should be called
honorable.
Your Excellency, ambassadors, high commissioners, His Excellency the President. The vice president, and it stops there.
Okay.
Nobody else. And these are titled, particularly ambassadors, these are titled designation they take to the grave. First ladies, they are Madam, the First Lady. No, Your Excellency. Yes. No, Her Excellency.
Fellow journalists, are you listening?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
there's another one I'll ask you about.
Yeah. And Lady Chilel and Lady Njeme, in their own right, they were Lady Chilel Jawara, Lady Njeme Jawara Why? Because Sir Dawda's knighthood. In England, you have what we call peerage. If they were Sir Dawda and his ladies were British citizens and living in England, they would be called lady, and their children would be called sirs and ladies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But presently, you can call the first lady Madam the First Lady. Yes? Yeah. But not Lady Barrow.
Ah.
Okay. Madam the First Lady or the First Lady. Yeah? Honorable ministers, whilst they are in office, and honorable members of parliament, you call them honorable. When they cease being members of parliament, you don't call them honorable, because they would have been replaced by other members of parliament in their constituencies. So you cannot have two honorables.
Interesting.
The mayor of Banjul.
I was coming to that. The use of the word Lord in front of the mayor.
Yeah. Lord Mayor of Banjul, you can use that.
You can use Lord Mayor of
Banjul. Yeah. But you cannot call her mayoress. Mayoress is the wife of the mayor. You call her, let her be female or male, is Lord Mayor.
Because there are arguments that we don't have Lord Mayor.
No, we do. It's a city. It's a city.
But what about Lord Mayor of KMC?
KMC, you should call him Mayor.
Not Lord Mayor.
Not Mayor. The Lord Mayor is the city.
Okay.
The capital, the city.
Okay.
Not Mayor.
A lot of knowledge, huh?
Yeah.
Shared this morning.
And the bishop, His Grace, the bishop, the Imam Ratib, the Venerable Imam Ratib of Banjul, the Venerable Imam of Pipeline Mosque. But an appellation we misuse is particularly with regards to His Excellency. We jealously guard that.
It's for you, the ambassadors, former ambassadors,
yes.
the president, the vice president.
Yeah. In the French system, they use the word excellence. Excellence. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Which replaces honorable.
Fantastic.
But what is interesting about it is when you are a minister or member of parliament, you can use the word honorable. When you are no more a minister or a member of parliament, you drop the honorable.
Fantastic.
Because you are of parliament, you drop the honorable.
Fantastic.
Because you are of parliament, you drop the honorable.
Vive la fe. Sant yàlla. looy xaar utal Wave nga scan nga fay te nag doo ci yokku dara.
Jar Oil, the company, have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.
In the Gambia, we all move to different paces. Time is money, convenience is power, and now both are in your hands. No more long lines, no more late payments, no more missed chances, not anymore. Because now the Gambia has its own super app, Zap. One app, one tap, endless convenience. Send money instantly, pay your bills in seconds, shop without borders, pay your rides, order your meal, buy your ticket, deposit and withdraw money for absolutely free. No extra charges, no hidden fees, only only on Zap Super App. This is not just convenience. This is confidence. This is the future in your hands. And the best part, Zap is born right here. Built for us, designed for every Gambian home, every Gambian dream. So don't wait in the past. Step into the future. Download Zap today on App Store and Play Store and enjoy endless free services. Call us today on our toll-free number 1666 or on 260-0001. Zap, all in one, all for you. Tap in, zap in.